Okay, students of P6, we are now going to talk about English. So for P6A, you haven't started chapter 3. For 6B, we have started chapter 3, problems around the world already. Today, we are going to revise about chapter 3, problems around the world, the story of Kai Song. Now, I would like you to take out your book and turn to page 20. Take out your book and turn to page 20. We will start reading the book again. Before we start, let's look at a video about the poor children in rural Chinese school. Rural means far away from town. So in Hong Kong, the rural area is Taipo, Tuen, that means they are not downtown, they are far away from the city center. So let's see.
Problems in rural Chinese schools.
Does your school look like this? Is your school bell a rusty pipe that has to be hit with a hammer? Of course not. Most schools in Hong Kong are big, clean and modern, but for some children in China, school life is very different. Can you notice any differences between the classroom in this village school in China and your classroom? This classroom is much darker because it has no windows. The desks and chairs are very old. They look like they are going to break very soon. The walls are very old and need to be repaired. It looks like a cave made from mud and clay. Sometimes there aren't enough desks and chairs for all the children. They have to sit outside on the dirty floor to do their work. Children have to use old books and pens. The children don't even have a pencil sharpener to sharpen their pencils. They have to use a knife. This is very dangerous. At lunchtime, the children are given a steamed bun each. Would this be enough for you to eat for your lunch? Even though they don't have much, these children are still happy. Would you still be happy if you went to a school like this one? How would your life be different? Tell your teacher and classmates about things you would miss about your school if you change to a village school in China.
So students, what are the differences between your school and the school in rural China? I can see there's a lot of differences. In our school, the classroom are beautifully decorated. You sit in beautiful chair and desk. We have an interactive whiteboard. We have lights. In summer, we will turn on the fans and air conditioners. How about the children in poor rural China? So you can see the schools in rural China are having very bad conditions. First of all, the school have no windows. It is very, very dark. The desks and chairs are very old. Children have to use old books. How about you? Did you get new textbook every year? And for lunch, we have our lunch supplier providing us different styles of lunch every day. How about the children living there? They only have one bun to eat. Most of the students have to walk from home to school every day. It may take up to 2 or 3 hours every day to walk to school. How about you? You can sit on the school bus and enjoy your trip for around 30 to 40 minutes and then you can arrive school safely. So remember, you are very lucky. Now let's open page 20 and we look at the story in Laos. It means it's an article from a magazine, and this magazine is published monthly. And if you look at page 21, you can see October issue. That means this is the October ones you get. You get one in October, in November, in December, for example. This story is an aid workers' stories. Aided means help, providing support. So they are kind of volunteers to go there. This issue we hear from Annie Lee, an aid worker for World Vision Hong Kong. World Vision Hong Kong is a charity organization which help the poor children in different areas. They have the children in Mongolia, they have the children in Laos, for example. So now we are going to read the story together, line by line. So read after me, okay? I recently spent 2 months in Laos. Where is Laos? Do you know where is Laos? Let's see. If you look at the map, Laos is actually very near China. It's next to Vietnam and Thailand. So Laos is a landlocked area, surrounded by land. Landlocked means surrounded by land. So this is Laos. Okay, let's read after me. It is one of the poorest countries in Southeast Asia. So remember, we use plural countries after the word one of. Life there is very hard. Hard here doesn't mean soft or hard. Hard here means difficult. It's a very difficult life there. 40% of children under the age of 5 in Laos are sick because they do not have enough food. While I was there, I traveled to a small village in the east of Laos. I met a young girl called Kai Song. Kai Song is 7 years old. She lives in a tiny hut with her mother, sister, brother, and grandmother. The hut is very crowded because it is only the size of a double bed. Okay, let's see. What is a hut? A hut is a house made of wood. As you can see, it's not very well built and it can break, fall off any time. And this is a double bed. I'm sure your mom has your father has put on a double bed and it's very small. How many people are there living with Kai Song? Let's count. Kai Song, her mother, sister, brother, and grandmother. So 5 people live in this tiny hut like this. What do you think about the living condition of Kai Song? dry. And they can grow very little food. Food is uncountable, so you cannot see S, and we use little to describe the amount. Then the girls have to walk for 2 hours to the nearest town to beg for food. So you see, they are very